This is Maya. She is 14 years old and she only has one functioning kidney left.
For once, we have a cat with us. He's over here. You can't see him, but he's over here, I promise.
So in the last video we mentioned that Maya wasn't doing so well. How are we feeling, Maya?
We had some issues and it took us a while to figure out the issue in multi-cat households, which I'm sure others have had as well, is sometimes you have issues and you need to pinpoint which cat is the issue.
Manly meows by Maya and Kebby, and then Momo with his little...
His meow is dainty, not womanly. It's just a little...
So we had over a couple of weeks noticed that there were pee stains in places that pee should not be.
Like on the sofa and in cat trees and that kind of stuff.
And so we didn't want to overreact and obviously bring all of our cats to the vet. So we tried to, for a while, just look and see who the problem was. And we eventually figured out that Maya seemed to not lose control of her bladder really, because when she was awake, she was in full control.
Well, for one, the pee stains, we kind of put two and two together and realized that they were in the places where she would be lying.
And where she would be sleeping.
We put two together, yeah. Like one specifically was a really big, like a full bladder's worth of pee, and like where she was sleeping just like 5 minutes ago.
We pinpointed that it was her. That was the issue, and we obviously immediately took her to the vet, thinking that maybe it was a UTI or something like that.
But as you can see, clearly Maya is not quite at death's door yet.
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 That's very disastrous, if you say.
No, we're being over dramatic. She's doing fine. Many tests and all my money later.
So she did have a UTI, funnily enough, but the vet was suspicious whether that would be enough to make her wee herself. Because
to that degree as well.
To that degree, because usually when they have UTIs, it's more painful and they'll pee a lot, but small amounts is more the thing. And they're like, you'll see that when they go to the litter box, they're uncomfortable when peeing.
Or they'll go like repeatedly, they'll keep going back.
Yeah, and she didn't do that at all. They asked if they can run more tests, which obviously we agreed to. So they did an ultrasound and ran bloods. And the result was basically that her left kidney is done. It's basically not doing anything anymore. However, on the bright side, her right kidney is A-okay.
Yeah. Let me get the stuff. You keep going.
So we got quite lucky, because that means that while it is a bad prognostic, because there's nothing you can do with kidney disease in cats like that, you can help. There's things you can do to manage it and to try and minimize the time frame, but it's not something that can be cured. So basically this is something she's going to have to live with, and this is probably something that will in the end be the end of her.
Will be the end of her. She doesn't act like she's at death's door.
You're not getting my pork belly.
Well, it won't be
That
the end
sounds
of her,
more
but
good.
she'll have it till her death.
Yes, but it might also be that that's what in the end will...
Be the end. Okay,
That's what I mean. Like, the odds are that at some point her right kidney will start degrading as well, and then we will have to make a decision whether it's something we can, or she can live with, if it's comfortable for her or not.
That said, she is, what now, 14? So she has had a relatively long life, maybe not the longest of cats, but it's in the average. And it's not like she's degrading or anything yet. She's still doing fine, she's playful, she's eating, she's...
To get her to the point where she's at now, because she obviously was feeling quite sick when she was weeing everywhere.
Yeah, and you could see you could almost tell that she's grumpy. She
She's very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable, yeah.
Nothing we can do. We got specific food for her, which apparently we talked to our vet and they were concerned about the raw diet in that case. Obviously trying to find, especially in South Africa, a diet that is then kidney friendly.
It's really unregulated, and like you don't know, they might say something on the box, but it's not actually in there, or things are missing, or
There's no testing to be done,
Yeah.
so there's really, just because someone says it's good for kidneys doesn't mean it is. So they strongly recommend it in this case, even though they know that we would have preferred to stick to raw, they strongly recommended we go to a prescription food that is specifically designed for kidney disease. You can only get at the vet, and it's specifically, they've made it more palatable because apparently it tastes like, it didn't taste very good and they had issues with cats eating it. And we have medication she takes twice a day, which is this. So it's a liquid and it basically just gets put on her food mornings and evenings according to her weight. Very quickly, I will say.
Yeah.
We saw probably within a week, she stopped peeing everywhere, and we saw improvement generally in her behavior.
And like the first couple of nights we kept her in the bathroom just because we were worried.
Because she couldn't control it. So we had it happened also once where she slept between us on the bed, and she literally like we woke up.
Nothing like rolling over and having your face in some cat wee.
And she was still there, so I don't think she even noticed what was happening. So we both basically, she woke all three of us because she'd peed herself.
But yeah, this stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, our vet told us as well, her dog has been on this stuff for like 3-4 years now and perfectly fine.
It's basically, we're managing her. It is, like I said, it is not something that can be cured. It is something that will probably at some point take a turn for the worst.
But for now, she's doing really well.
She's doing very well. She's happy. She's over there.
What we've really noticed is her. So she'd been on cortisone because she get like allergic reactions, and since she's been on this stuff, she hasn't had any.
She hasn't had any outbreaks. It's so odd. So I don't know if it was linked to the cortisone, if it was linked to the kidneys. Maybe that was the first sign that her left kidney wasn't doing so good. Since fixing her kidney, well, not fixing her kidney, but since managing.
Since
her
addressing
kidney,
her kidney problem, she's been much better, and like she's been losing her fur a lot less and stuff. So
she's generally looking very happy.
the best is when her and Luna like tentatively play. Hey.
Hey, sweetie, give us a kiss. Mwah. Yes, she's definitely fine. There's no need to worry. If you have any experience with kidney disease, I know it's fairly common in older cats and in older dogs. So if there's anything you've noticed that can help that we can do on top, or little treats and so on, please pop it in the comments, and we'll keep you guys up to date. But for now, she really is a happy girl, and we're just taking it one day at a time, seeing how she's doing, and we'll take it from there. And we'll just make her as comfortable and as happy as we can for as long as we can. And now I'm tearing up a little. I don't know why.
On that note, in the next video, I kind of want to do something a bit more fun. So if you have any ideas, comments, please let us know.
And
like
someone commented catnip. We should get just like a
big bag of catnip.
either a big bag of catnip or like even a fresh plant, but like a big one, and just like pronk it in the yard and then let them have at it.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that, but I want to do something a bit more fun and
Luna just ran past behind us and is now in the apricot tree.
yeah, but so we want to do something a bit more fun, like even if it's like a weird little challenge or something, that would be cool. If
What?
you can suggest something.
Yes. Leave us comments. Tell us what you want to see and we'll do it.
We got really great feedback on our last video. Everyone seems to be happy that we're going back to cat stuff, so that makes me feel better.
We love our cats too, so we're always happy to provide cat content. Momo still has a white nose from me giving him a treat. They all got treats, not just him.
We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Bye.